And you guys are lucky. I'm lucky if I go once or twice a week. So.
What? Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in.
Not good for you.
Trust me, I know.
Dude,
I used to have a
magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate.
And he took an hour and a half to do it.
Wow.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah,
annoyingly, he always felt that as long as he said, I'm going to go to the bathroom ahead of time, that magically that I wouldn't need to pee. To the point where one time I actually had to pee in a bucket because he was just taking that long.
What a shithead. That's stupid.
Shit, I just go out back.
Yeah, it's Texas.
Yeah, mine usually can sometimes take a bit, but then also too, it's like I get in there and it's like I'm there to go, but then I start reading a book and then I'm sitting there because I'm still reading the book.
Yeah, that's what I always get. I'll be sitting there and I'll be done, and 30 minutes later I'll be like, oh wait, I wasn't supposed to be sitting in here.
Wait, so why can't you poop?
I have no clue. It's gotten a little bit better ever since
you're cracking my wife up over here, and she walked in and just heard you say, but why can't you poop?
Oh yeah. This is a regular thing on my Twitch chat.
Yeah.
But, okay, have you seen, like, an endocrinologist or something about it?
Not really.
Come on, Obamacare.
No. Right?
I mean, you should. Taking that's not good for you, man.
Good. No.
I've been doing that for, at least the past 30 years.
Okay,
so.
well, I mean, you can get, colon cancer, dude. That's bad.
Yeah, you're backed up.
You're a better player than I do. We need you.
You need to order that Zoom poop.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. Go get some magnesium citrate from Walmart. Oh my God, it's such a good night.
Or you can get sugar-free gummy bears from Amazon.
Well, there is that.
See, okay, here's the thing. Let me talk about this here.
This straight up feels like a podcast at this point. Because we're not playing right now, you're just like, let me talk about this.
The Poopy Pod with your pal HMODS.
Go off on like a tangent about pooping.
Okay, well let me just let's just talk about those sugar-free gummy bears. The Haribos. Let's talk about the Haribos. One, you can't get them anymore, and it pisses me off. But Albanese makes sugar-free gummy bears, and I have a box of them behind me, and I kind of think that in order to get the maximum effect from these things, you got to eat a lot of them, because each, I think it's like 6 ounces or something. Let me get one. Okay, so each pack is 3.5 ounces, and I think maybe in order to get the full effect of these things, I have to eat like 2 or 3, because the most I've gotten out of eating one of these things is a lot of farting. And the goal was just to shit myself to death.
Right.
Like, as soon as I read those reviews on Amazon, I'm like, oh, I have to do that at least once. Because that's like...
Who reads those reviews and thinks, that's my weekend?
Me!
Right.
Like, what kind of absolute psychopath reads those reviews and goes, I gotta get me some of those gummy bears?
Someone who's on a lot of Veterans Administration medication. But yeah, that was my thing. So I bought a box of these things. Or no, my wife bought a box of them as a gift. And I was ever so thankful. One, they taste really good.
A gift because she's trying to kill you.
No, she knows that that's something I enjoy doing, is pooping, because it's like one of those things that I enjoy out of my day.
Well, at least she supports your hobby.
Exactly. Yes.
There you go.
So she bought me a box of these things, and for one thing, they're really, really good. As sugar-free gummy bears go, these things fucking rock. But they did nothing. Except a lot of farting, but it wasn't like the potent farming. It was just a lot of. It was just like. Did you ever see that episode of Kenny versus Spenny with who can blow the biggest fart? Okay,
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It was a Canadian TV show. They broadcast like 1 or 2 seasons of it on Comedy Central, because Trey Parker and Matt Stone produced it later in the series. And it was 2 best friends. They would have competitions every episode, and one of them was who can blow the biggest fart. And one guy, his name is Kenny. He's like this award-winning journalist from Canada. He was embedded with a couple of units in Iraq, and he's kind of like me, where he's just a sociopath. So towards the end of the competition, what he did was he had one of his he had his sound tech get a bike pump or a bellows or something and just blow air into his ass in order to psych out the other guy. So he just walks downstairs in the living room, farts in his face, and the guy's like, "Don't do that." And he's like halfway up the stairs, and it's just like,
okay then.
And he just walks up the stairs, and he's like, "He's not human." And that's just like, that's like what it was after a pack of these gummy bears. It was a lot of just it was a lot of empty farting, but it was like a lot of farting.
Yeah.
So I think in order to gain the full effect of these things, I have to eat more than one pack. But I was trying to cut weight for the wedding, first of all, and also I wanted to enjoy my night. So instead of doing this, we just went to Walmart and got a couple of bottles of magnesium citrate. And let me tell you, that was an interesting night. I dropped 3 pounds that night. It's like an in-home enema. That's what it was. So, on the spot media, thanks for joining in at the perfect time of the stream.
Thanks for joining us here on Everybody Poops, our MechWarrior Online podcast.
The Poop Pod with your host, HMODS.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get a good probiotic, that'll help too.
Yeah, so Hal, you need to get yourself a couple of bottles of that stuff. Poopy juice, that's what I call it. I actually still have a bottle upstairs in my bathroom in case I just eat a lot of pizza. Quite questioning. Magnesium citrate, yes. It's like it's poopy juice because it's got magnesium citrate. It's a natural laxative. So and they make different flavors like grape and lemon and stuff. It's not bad.
It never tastes like grape or lemon.
No, of course not. But it's like
it's kind of like God, what's it called? The seltzer. LaCroix. It tastes like someone described grape to somebody through a relatively thick wall.
That's a really, really good way of putting it. You're so good with it.
Tastes like while you're drinking it, somebody's just screaming, "Lemons!"
Oh, Angel, you're great. So yeah, it's exactly the way he put it. You're supposed to drink a full glass of water with it. So I chugged a good bottle of Perrier along with it, and when you mix those two, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like the most upscale so I took my bottle of magnesium citrate and chugged some Perrier.
Oh dude, it's like an actor before shooting a scene. Did you poop yet? Did you do your enema yet? Oh yeah, I'm way ahead of you. You know what? I mix my enema juice with Grey Goose. It's so hip.
Magnesium citrate and Dom Perignon.
I call it a mag bomb.
I call it Dom Doo-Doo.
But if you want to go on about epic farting, it's like I ended up working in the school district, and they had like a chili contest, so I had 16 bowls of 16 different types of chilies. And by the time that night when we were sleeping, I woke myself up and the missus, and it hit her. She thought I shit the bed and ran out of the room.
No, but seriously, my wife's right here. Ask her. My farts could literally kill. These things are weaponized.
They travel.
I was gonna say, I'm not the one who farted and woke themselves up one night. I'm laying in bed, and I just hear, and then all of a sudden she's just like, "What? Who is it?"
I got nervous.
She's like a dog farting itself awake. I'm laughing. She's like, "Are you okay?" Because she thought I was crying. She's just like, "What? Who is it?"
Oh, funny.
Sounded like I just remember the occasion. You cheated on that.
My wife farted a couple of nights ago in bed, and it was just I just gotten it because I go to bed like 3 hours after she does. So I'd just gotten into bed and we're snuggling and stuff, and all of a sudden, and I must have. I think I woke up my son or something because I laughed my ass off for just a good 3 seconds, and she had no idea what had happened. And I'm like, honey, you farted, and it was really great. And she's like, oh god, because she knew she was never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah, my favorite is the other week I farted, and she walks into the cloud of it and just goes, "What? You don't even eat beef? Why does it smell like beef?"
Did you eat chili too?
What died in you? Why did you eat it a second time?
Yeah.
It's got sulfur ass.
No, I straight up do. I fart and it smells like a volcano.
Yeah.
You know we're waiting for you, Angel, right?